Your Excellency, the Prime Minister, before I conclude, I want to make a confession. Because there are many people here who say the former Prime Minister is the father of devolution. Maybe they have read in the newspapers, maybe they heard through the TV, but I was there on the table when you fought for devolution as a member of parliament for Langata and as a Prime Minister. You fought for devolution in Naivasha, in the morning and in the wee hours of the night, navigating the political turmoil of that time. You fought for three things among many things. Three were irreducible minimum for you, because I was a member of ODM, and I'm happy Senator of Siaya and my long-term lawyer who defended me in many petitions, election petitions, is sitting here. And also, the man who first signed my nomination certificate to go to Parliament, Professor Anyang' Nyong, is sitting here.
Let's appreciate Waziri as he comes to make his remarks. Karibu.
Your Excellency, the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, a man who has initiated me into politics in 2005. Your Excellency, the Governor of Homa Bay, Honorable Gladys Wanga, one of my very, very good legislator when I was the leader of majority, the chair of the Council of Governors, Excellencies Governors, Deputy Governors, colleagues from both the Senate and the National Assembly, colleagues from both levels of government, our development partners, Honorable Excellency, former Prime Minister, as we come to the day 2 of the Devolution Conference, let me first extend my heartfelt appreciation to Homa Bay County for its warm hospitality, and also to the Right Honorable Raila Odinga for his enduring leadership in advancing equity and justice. The theme for the people, for posterity, devolution as a catalyst for equity, inclusion, and social justice, reflects devolution as our constitutional and moral compass. It reaffirms our past 2 days as a powerful driver of an inclusive prosperity, tangible equity, and effective governance. Social justice, Honorable Prime Minister, demands that every Kenyan has an equitable access to opportunities. He has equitable access to protections, and he has equitable access to essential services. A goal that devolution advances by bringing government closer to the people, correcting historical imbalances, and ensuring fairness in the distribution of resource allocation. Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Prime Minister, guided by this principle, our health reforms under the universal health coverage focuses on 4 key pillars: human resource for health, making sure equitable deployment of skilled health workers, integrating community health promoters into the formal system, and scaling up specialist training to ensure we have skilled care in every county. And Honorable Prime Minister, as a person who worked with you during the this the 2010 Constitution, I am still and will always believe that devolution was right. Devolution has done the best. And the days when decisions were made for our country from the street of Harambee House or Harambee Street, where you have one side the office of the president, and the other side you have the National Treasury and all other related offices, including the judiciary, the Public Service Commission, the Office of the Attorney General, Parliament. I think that is what made us go for devolution. So I still and believe, and that's why I want to confirm that I am one minister who has a very good working relationship, and I want to thank the leadership of the Council of Governors, their CECs for health, and the entire health team at the counties, that because of my belief in devolution and health is devolved, I work with the Council of Governors and the entire leadership at our counties very well. On health financing, restructuring through social health insurance with the dedicated funds for primary health care, chronic illness and emergencies, while we are leveraging on public-private partnership to expand our physical space. These health reforms are already delivering tangible gains, reducing maternal mortality, expanding our ICU and HDU capacity along our counties and our referral hospitals, improving our immunization coverage, and enhancing access to oncology, dialysis, and other specialized services. However, challenges remain, including limited physical space, health workforce gaps, emerging health threats, and inequities in access. But these are addressed through devolution, innovation sharing, and collaboration and partnership across our counties. Honorable former Prime Minister and Excellencies Governors, ultimately, social justice in healthcare demands quality care that is accessible, affordable, and dignity. And from Homa Bay to Turkana, Mandera and Nairobi, it's for this reason that the ministry's reforms and the spirit of devolution reinforces and amplifies each other. Our work is about the people, their dignity, their opportunities, and their future. We have both the responsibility and the means to make social justice a living reality through a well-governed, well-resourced, people-centered health system. Your Excellency, the Prime Minister, before I conclude, I want to make a confession. Because there are many people here who say the former Prime Minister is the father of devolution. Maybe they have read in the newspapers, maybe they heard through the TV, but I was there on the table when you fought for devolution as a member of Parliament for Langata and as a Prime Minister. You fought for devolution in Naivasha, in the morning and in the wee hours of the night, navigating the political turmoil of that time. You fought for three things among many things. Three were irreducible minimum for you, because I was a member of ODM, and I'm happy Senator of Siaya and my long-term lawyer who defended me in many petitions, election petitions, is sitting here. And also, the man who first signed my nomination certificate to go to Parliament, Professor Anyang' Nyong, is sitting here. You fought for many things, but you had 3 irreducible minimum. You achieved 2. You achieved devolution, and you achieved, and you helped us as a community, the Muslim community, the Qadi's court to be entrenched in the Constitution. And I can tell you without fear of contradiction that when history is written, the Muslim community in our country will remember your position. But you fought for also a parliamentary system of government. Kenyans fight every election because of bombers. You wanted to devolve the presidential election through a parliamentary system of government, where one day a son in Turkana or from Kuria will ascend and become the Prime Minister of Kenya. That did not happen. It didn't happen, but at least in everything that you look for, you don't get 100%. We got a good constitution with a very good Bill of Rights. Devolution was key. And just to pick on the region where I come from, former Prime Minister, before devolution, the 3 districts of Northeastern, and the 3, which are now the 3 counties of Garissa, Wajir, and Mandera, used to receive a paltry 1 billion shilling in one financial year for development. Today, because of devolution, Garissa, Wajir, Mandera combined receives close to 30 billion. That is because of what you did as our leader then and our leader now, that you fought for the Bill of Rights that we have today. We fought together with the great minds here, an independent judiciary, an independent parliament. But because this is a devolution conference, I want to thank you on behalf of the people that who are with you, some here, some who are not there. The challenges we faced in making sure that devolution was entrenched, that governance was given to the people of Kenya, and the sharing of their resources was given to the people of Kenya. And that is why, again, you have remained consistent and fidelity to devolution. A number of times, colleagues, my former colleagues in Parliament, National Assembly, ask me, why is the former Prime Minister sometimes hard on us when it comes to the Senate? And I want to say it here. The Senate is the custodian of devolution. The former Prime Minister made his time with Professor Nyang and many people who also became senators. But today, the custodian of devolution is Senate. That is the institution created by the Constitution. And just to conclude, no community, devolution was to make sure every Kenyan, regardless of his community, religion, and his location, are equal before the Constitution and before God. And that is why we want to say, if you want to aspire to be a leader in the Republic of Kenya, you must have certain credentials. You must be ready to speak for the El Molos on the shores of Lake Turkana. You must speak for all religions, and you must speak for all communities. And you must speak for Kenya. You can speak for your community, you can speak for your religion, and you can speak for your region. Kenya is one indivisible nation with one flag, one map, a member of the East African community, and in conclusion, on behalf of the Ministry of Health, I reaffirm our belief together we can ensure devolution truly delivers for the people, for posterity, and for justice. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless the Republic of Kenya.
Another round of applause for Waziri.